Hey guys, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Today I want to talk about my fire combo team. This is the team that I have right now. It's Kuching, it's Zhangling, it's the Traveler dude, and also Amber, and some guy throwing rocks at me. Okay, he's done. Cool, man. Ah, dude, that is just so freaking fun. So the whole point of this team combo is to actually have two fire types on the team. Because I'm buffing Zhangling's fire attacking damage alongside Traveler's Wind, and then Kaching for that extra electricity damage, and so just some crazy mayhem in between. So if I hit escape here and I go to my party setup, let me show you directly what I'm benefiting from. So I have my heroes right over here. You can see Amber's my lowest because I literally hardly ever use her. She's like, it's barely pointless even leveling her up. I'm probably just gonna get her to 40 and stop there. And I recommend you guys do the same. Never level a hero beyond 40 unless you're planning on playing them a lot because experience stuff costs a lot. So if we look at my elemental resonance, we can see that I have the fervent flames, which means I'm affected by cryo for 40% less. And it also increases my attack by 25%. That is a massive increase to attack. Honestly, I wanted this based on the fact that it just gives me that attack. And cryo, I don't really have a huge issue with cryo really, but that attack bonus is just fantastic, especially since my build relies a lot on fire anyway. So generally what I do is I run into battle with Zhang Ling, I press her E, immediately I go to Traveler and I cast his Wind. Now what this does is it casts that fire effect, and if I have his tornado up, I can immediately cast a tornado into a flame tornado, and I can make it even better by switching to Kuching and throwing in my E, which immediately electrifies it and gives me superconduct, and it's just, dude, the damage outflowing there is just nuts, and it counters so many different types of enemies, at least the ones that I've encountered so far. You can also change this up and actually use Kuching as your instigator, your first run in with the E here, get some damage out there, or alternatively just use your E once and then immediately swap into Traveler and do his Wind. Because his Wind is like a kind of like AoE frontal kind of just like, ongoing damage, it kind of ramps up damage quite hectically, as you can see right now. I'm just showing you some clips that you can relate to and just see how this really works. It's been working for me really well, and one thing you don't want to get stuck on is using one hero for too long, because the more often you change, the more damage that you can output, and this fire combo team just makes it so easy. And as a bonus, every now and again you can use Amber to only use her Q to throw in her, like, raining arrows of fire. Honestly, apart from that, she doesn't really bring any other benefit than having her, well, like, fire buff to the team. While this team is great and all, I'm actually looking into a new kind of team concept with the same team here, but maybe replacing Amber with Fishchill, which is another electric type, which gives me, well, a really higher chance of doing things like Super Conduit and some insane electro damage. However, I feel like I lose out on the increased attack by 25% because since when you have two shock types, you don't actually get a similar buff or attack increase directly like you do with the two fire types. But I will tell you one thing, having two of the same types on your team is way better to output more damage, because if you have four unique elements, all you do is get all elemental resistance plus 15%, which just makes you stronger as a team, but you lose a huge advantage of doing a lot more damage. So I'd actually recommend doubling up on any of the two elements on your team to kind of focus on whatever hero you're playing, and then just try buff them as best as possible, as well as targeting as many types of enemies that you deal with as well. But generally, this fire combo team is a killer for me, and right now it's the best thing I've got going for me, and I'm just loving it, dude. It just works so well for me. You can actually replace Kuching on this if you do want another type of hero on your team. She just is really fun for me to play, and she's kind of become my main hero that I want to play going on. I mean, who doesn't like a teleporting hero just like smacking things left, right, and center? That's just dope. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in a future one. Thank you for watching.